Hi everybody, it's Alicia from My Workbasket. I've got a couple things today. Sadly, I was kind of sick and I had some life stuff. So the first issue of My Workbasket, the new magazine online, is not going to be available on March 3rd like I originally hoped. I'm going to get it out as soon as I can, but I really thought that just really good content was better than rushing it out for the date. Since you're kind of staying with me anyway, hopefully, I'm going to give you some sneak peeks. Um, this is so fresh, the ends aren't even woven in. You'll kind of see that's a pattern with me, but this is the cowl pattern that's going to be out and when the new issue comes out. This one is kind of a stiffer yarn and I made it a little bit shorter. I also made another color that is a little bit longer, but as you can see, it's long enough to kind of up under your coat. I actually like to kind of lay it down. But this pattern will be free when the new issue comes out in hopefully just like a couple days past the 3rd. So that's a little sneak peek for you of what you're getting for sticking with me. Also, I got a fun package. I don't know if you can see it because I can't see you. That's actually why I have a messier background behind me than usual, because it's the only place that I could sit and know that you'd be able to see me and you'd be able to see what's in this package. So this is an extra sneak peek, not for the current, well, partially for the current issue. Let me shake down and I'll do the smaller stuff that's in here first. So you may remember last year I worked with Fiskars on a couple things. They sent me a goodie box. And last year I didn't really get to pick what I was getting. They just said they'd send me some things. And then this year I worked with them again, which if you haven't seen that goodie box video, it is on my YouTube channel still. But so this year they said, okay, well, what do you want? So I sent in what I wanted, and just yesterday this package came for me. These items were free, but I am not being paid other than in the free product. So I saw these. Let me backtrack. I always try to make crafting really easy, that you can find what I like to use either easily online, easily in local stores. So when they asked me, well, what do you want? I thought, well, what do I use? What do I need? What can I get that you can get wherever you are? And so I actually saw these at just Walmart. Walmart had these orange ones and like a blue color. And I don't know if you can tell, they're the classic snips, but they're just huge. And I don't know, something about that size really spoke to me. So I was like, hey, you guys, can you send me the giant floss snips? And I think they're going to be great. And so then it turned out after I asked for these that I had seen, they said, well, which pair do you mean? Because they also have ultra sharp thread snips. And these actually have a built-in lock. That's what this little thing is. And so they sent me both because I was like, well, they both look amazing. So these will hopefully be reviewed in the new issue. I know, the thread snips, I was like, it doesn't take much to review a pair of thread snips. So that'll be ready. It won't take but a couple days, even though they just got here yesterday. So these will be featured as a product review in the first issue when it comes out in March. I also asked for I don't know exactly what they call this. It's a craft knife, but it's kind of aimed more so at sewing. It's backwards because the way I'm recording. Rips, cuts, rip seams, cut buttonholes in fabric. It's the Comfort Fabric Knife. It's got an easy change. Apparently this is actually the lever that you open and close to change the blade. And it does come with 3 different blades. Let's see if you can... The lighting, it's kind of cloudy today, so the lighting in here is really gross. I homeschool, and we actually didn't finish until late, and then I still had to go to... I don't know if you can see what's through that cap. I'd like that it has a cap. I had to go to the grocery store before I could do anything at all. So I just got home. It's like almost 5. It's kind of dark and cloudy, but I really wanted to get this out for you. So this is the big special item. This is going to be a review in the second issue, which is going to be the big summer issue that'll release around May or June. The fabric knife will be reviewed in there also. But I did a video a week and a half ago, I think, about the fabric I got with a sneak peek for the quilt, to make it really achievable for you to make the quilt exactly how I make the quilt. I'm going to make the entire quilt with this, the fabric cutting set. I actually saw this one at Walmart too, and I was like, that is the absolute perfect starter set. It is everything that you need to cut your quilt exactly how I'm going to cut my quilt. This is going to be reviewed in the second issue in the summer when I feature the quilt pattern. It's also going to be what you see in my tutorials for the quilt. So this is, I'm not sure the online price. I think it was around $30, $40 somewhere, which is all in all a good price. It's got a nice large size self-healing mat. Let me lean way back. Don't let you see my keep my chin up here. So it's got a really nice large fabric cutting mat, the fabric cutting rotary cutter, and the ruler. And so this is going to be reviewed, and this is going to be how I cut my quilt. So if you know that you want to try to do quilting, you can kind of get one of these working into your budget between now and summer, and then you'll be ready to start quilting with me when my quilt pattern comes out. So there is some fun sneak peeks for you, and kind of a thank you for kind of holding out until I get my magazine out, even though it's going to be later than the due date. So thank you so much for that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're looking forward to the reviews. I hope you're looking forward to the magazine. I hope you're not sick like I was like last weekend and like my husband is downstairs. I just hope everything's great for you, and I hope you're crafting. Have a great day. And again, check out myworkbasket.com. That's where the magazine will be where it's ready. That's where all my free patterns are. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook. I'm just kind of everywhere. My free patterns are also on Ravelry. So have a great day.